Together, we will be taking on the most corrupt forces and entrenched interests imaginable. Our country is in a horrible state. We're in grave trouble. This is not a task for a politician or a conventional candidate. This is a task for a great movement.
There is some shocking information that is going around right now in videos that are being put out. And yet again, what is going to happen to the American people? When people get put in certain situations, when certain leaders get selected, then the American people have to wait and see what's going to happen with us and our country. Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another show where we keep you updated on things that are happening right here in this country. We've got news on giveaways. We've got a ton of information going on. So let's dive in. So number one, we've got all this information right here in this video that you might want to stick around for because we have some very shocking news and some announcements shown in a video that explains what's going on, as well as student loan debt cancellation and what's happening. So let's show you right here on the screen so you see exactly what we're talking about. Student loan forgiveness, best and worst case scenarios to plan for your financial future. Now, many people knew that this was going to be a long shot. I think this was a game played by the Biden administration to say there's only one way that we're going to gain young voters in, and that's telling them that we're going to cancel $10,000 in student loan debt. And the reason that they did that was so that they could gain their votes. I even saw in the news that the young people that voted and registered to vote for the Democrats was beyond more than they've ever had. But the worst case scenario for student loans is the student loans borrowers seeking forgiveness will not see their loans forgiven and may have to pay interest and penalties on any missed payments. He recommends continuing to make payments if possible to avoid the contingency. Now, let's just say it does actually pass. Well, he pointed out that the student loan forgiveness directive pass is still just essentially putting a temporary band-aid on a larger problem until the actual costs paid by students for college attendance go down. We're going to keep on cranking out deeply indebted graduates who need financial help to make it in our existing economy, and that's pretty much where everything falls. People need help to pay their bills. Students need help. These colleges are charging so much money, and I guess it's because they can. And yet again, they're leaving students that graduate with this huge debt, trying to make it in an economy that's not paying them enough money to pay for all of their finances, their car payments, their cell phone, and then trying to get a house, to take care of a family. It just makes it even harder. So if you look at now the biggest news that has come around for the one and only Donald Trump, who tried to overturn Biden's legitimate election, but he decided right here on the screen to launch a 2024 bid. This is his picture. Text Trump to 88022. Trump, make America great again 2024. Donald Trump told everyone that he is running again for president and that he is announcing his presidency run. He said the flanked by massive American flags at his Mar-a-Lago club in Palm Beach, Florida. So he is from Florida. He said America's comeback starts right now. Your country is being destroyed before your eyes. Now, I'm not going to elaborate on that comment. I'm not going to really give my own opinion. I'd like to leave it up to you viewers to tell me how you feel about it and what you truly think is going on. Here's why. So many people on this channel love Trump, and so many people on this channel don't like Trump. So I want to leave it up to your viewers to let me know your legitimate, real answer as to who you will vote for in 2024 if it really came down to DeSantis, Trump, or Biden. You know, I know Biden probably isn't the best candidate, but guys, who else has really been a good candidate to step up for the Democrats? Maybe in the future somebody will step up and will represent the Democrats in a better sense. But for right now, it looks like there's three top contenders. You've got Joe Biden, you've got Donald Trump, and then you've also got Ron DeSantis. So, you know, the Republican Party to me has kind of been all over the place. But yet again, it's kind of worrying in the sense that you have Donald Trump, who's in, I guess, his own division in the Republican side, and then you got Ron DeSantis, who's really kind of going, he's keeping his mouth shut. He's not going against Trump. I don't think he can. From what I remember and heard is that Donald Trump supported him, got him to where he's at, and called him an average Republican. So again, I see politics. I understand politics. I understand the way that this world works and the government. And there's a reason why a lot of people don't like politicians. And one thing that Trump has always used against them was that he's not a politician. He's run a very successful business. He's continued running it, and he's been very successful. And I feel like because he's not a politician, he brings something different to the game. He showed America that we were being taken advantage of by several other countries and a lot of things happening. So I'm kind of curious to see what he would do if he ever got elected again. I think it's a long shot, but who knows? As crazy as things has happened, who knows who would be voted for president? I'm just saying, it might be a celebrity for all we know. But guys, let me know down in the comments below what you think about that. Of course, I couldn't leave you without showing you this video. Let's check this out.
Together we will be taking on the most corrupt forces and entrenched interests imaginable. Our country is in a horrible state. We're in grave trouble. This is not a task for a politician or a conventional candidate. This is a task for a great movement that embodies the courage, confidence, and the spirit of the American people. This is a movement. This is not for any one individual. This is a job for tens of millions of proud people working together from all across the land and from all walks of life, young and old, black and white, Hispanic and Asian, many of whom we have brought together for the very, very first time. If you look at the numbers, if you look at what's happened with Hispanic, with African American, with Asian, and just look at what's happening. This is a party that has become much bigger, much stronger, much more powerful, can do much more good for our country. This is a job for grandmothers and construction workers, firefighters, builders, teachers, doctors, and farmers who cannot stay quiet any longer. You can't stay quiet any longer. You're angry about what's happening to our country. Our country is being destroyed before your very eyes. It's a job for every aspiring young person and every hard-working parent, for every entrepreneur and underappreciated police officer who is ready to shout for safety in America. The police are being treated so badly. These are great people. They can straighten out the crime. They're the ones that know how to do it. We have to give them back their respect and their dignity. This will not be my campaign. This will be our campaign all together.
So again, guys, I know that many people love Donald Trump on this channel. Let me know your comment down below. And for those that don't, let me also know why. I honestly do agree with one statement that he made. It's going to take someone more than a politician to fix our country. And that's where I'm going to leave that. So guys, if you want to jump in on all the free giveaways that we do, follow these steps here. Let us know that you are the #1 fan. And I love you guys and appreciate all this that support this channel, that are part of the membership for $2.99. And if you want to jump in on the movie quote line, follow these steps. Let us know that you love movies and which movie you think this movie quote came from.
Talking to my guy all wrong. It's wrong tone. Do it again, I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
What an awesome movie quote line. I just want to give this channel a little bit of fun. But guys, I love you. Stay safe. And until next time, I'm John Miro. Peace.